Howdy diddly dandy there, chums, 'tis I, Captain of the Steves, and today, chums, I want to talk a little bit about Monster Hunter Wilds. Now, IGN have been doing their first coverage of Monster Hunter Wilds, and it's looking and shaping up to look like a very, very, very good game. So let's jump on over and take a look at what they've been previewing. So here we go, on my old TV, I'll make this as large as I can and hit play for you. So this actual creature here seems to be like an oil type, biome type creature. Looks pretty darn freaking cool, if you ask me. Let me just turn down the volume just a tad on that, because it's a little bit crazy loud, isn't it? But the actual biome itself looks interesting, not just the creature in this one. I mean, the creature, it's hard to tell exactly what it is. It looks like some sort of mantis cross ant type looking git bag. But it does look kind of fun. Some of the interactions, some of its moves look interesting. Let's put it that way. It looks like it affects you with statuses and things like that, but very hard to tell. I'm trying to see the sort of weapons and the loadouts that the characters have got. So the main character is using like sword and shield. There are times where it swaps to bow, which is the exact same loadout that I'm going to be going for, is bow and then sword and shield swap out. So that beastie looks quite interesting. The next beastie that they've previewed looks even better, so this one's pretty darn sweet as well. Let's just turn the volume down on that one. Let's hit play. So this guy looks like some sort of fire monkey type beaked fiend, and it also sort of like climbs across the landscape at times as well. It looks pretty darn gnarly. As far as creature medleys go, this one looks pretty darn awesome. Looks fairly armoured. Looks good. Looks good. Now the character in this one looks like it's using the lance and being a bit more tanky, or at least that's what it looks like to me. Well, it could be a sword and a shield, who freaking knows. But yeah, it looks pretty darn freaking lovely. It looks cool. The environment again looks great. The biomes inside of this game look like they're shaping up quite nice. Very distinct area to area. There you go, there's the bow. Definitely going to be using that. Heck yes, bow is my favourite weapon inside of Monster Hunter Wilds. So yeah, why not sound off in the comments? Let us know what loadouts you're going to be going for. Let us know what you're excited for when it comes to Monster Hunter Wilds. For myself, what am I excited for? I'm just excited to be going out there and crafting new armors. I love the armor sets inside of this. I also like the fact that you're usually given a little bit of a home environment where you can get trophies and bits and bobs that you can furnish it with. I do like the monster fights. I mean, that goes without saying, to be fair. The bit I like is the crafting of the armour and making myself look really gnarly, and playing with other people. Righto, so that's that. It does look pretty cool. What I'm not liking, though, is the palicos talking. That sort of is a bit of a put-off. Inside the options, though, you can change it back to they just make meow-type noises, which I will be doing, to be fair. However, what I would say is they do sort of indicate things that you need to be doing, the palicos now. This creature is very strange. Okay, so let me hit play on this one. This creature farts. You probably just saw it fart a massive cloud of fart gas out the rear end of it. And it also pukes on you. So you're going to see it vomiting a load of stuff out of its mouth. Now this looks like a hippo cross gorilla. Now what I would say with all of the creatures that I've seen thus far in the coverage, and also inside of the little mini beta that they did not so long ago, have looked very Earthbound-esque creatures. It doesn't feel like they've put as much creativity into the creatures from what I saw in Monster Hunter Worlds. You know, some of the creatures that we saw in Monster Hunter Worlds looked very unique to the Monster Hunter genre. It's like you had like this Belgoose type one that bombed you. It had all these gas sacks underneath that would detach. Or we had this armadillo one that would roll and launch bombs everywhere. There were some really cool creatures in Monster Hunter Worlds, and I'm hoping to see more awesome creatures inside of this. It's like this creature just looks like a giant freaking spider that's got a load of hair on it. I don't want to take away too much from the actual creature design. I mean, actually, it's got a giant rose on its back, which is pretty damn freaking weird. But at the same time, helps it for camouflage. Imagine you get close to it, but like, oh, what's this giant flower? And then boom, turns into a creature, which would be quite cool. But the Monster Hunter Worlds creatures, we had this floating bat-type creature that was really cool, that filled itself with gas and it would just float around. That was really cool. I haven't seen a creature yet inside of Monster Hunter Wilds that's made me go, oh wow, that's really cool. I mean, this one's actually this one's fairly cool, isn't it? It's fairly cool. It's fairly cool. When you think about it, it's pretty cool. But there we go, people. That's pretty much the coverage of the monsters thus far inside of Monster Hunter Wilds when it comes to the IGN firsts. Now, something that's very interesting is this last video here that talks about the betas. And I really like the showcasing of the character designer inside of this. Other than that, it shows another creature that appears to be dead and then gets up for a second blast of things when you're actually carving it. So that's a bit interesting. And another creature that does a flash of light. So pretty cool. So I think it's this creature. He actually downs it, he's carving it, and you hear its heart come back to life. Well, it actually twitched, and again, and then it gets back up again. Oh, that's never been seen before, so that's tweaked my interest a little. Coolio. So what he's saying there is open beta test 2 is coming. You're going to get to fight against Triceratops or whatever, but there's the dates, so get those locked into your actual calendar. I can't wait to hit this up again and play in early access. I've already done early access videos and I've already slayed this creature. If you want to see the videos on that, I'll put a link up there so you can go and watch those. Heck yes. But yeah, awesome, and we're going to be able to fight that new creature. The character customization is awesome inside this game. I've already created my characters. I can't wait to jump back in. Apparently we can port those characters over to the full game once it comes into iteration, which is a nice little feature as well in itself. They did this with Dragon's Dogma 2 as well, let you create your own character way before the game launched. Those that take part in early access are going to get this little git bag to hang off of their creatures as they traverse the world, which is a nice little trinket to be had for sure. So yeah, don't miss the open beta is basically what he's saying. Lovely jubbly, just in case you couldn't read all the subtitles down here because they're cut off by my TV. Yeah, this is an old CRT. It's not the right linking format, is it, to be fair? But yeah, can't wait for that one. So we've got the dates locked in, which is lovely. Heck yes. And I don't think there's any other footage inside of here. Oh, it does talk a little bit about some of the extra things you're going to get. If you pre-order before February 28th, the relaunch date, you are going to get a few extra bits. There's the dates once again for the early access. And yeah, you do get some sort of guild set and a hope charm if you pre-order. There's a lot of things you can get in the deluxe pack if you pre-order. This is Capcom. And a lot of the cosmetics and DLC bundles that you get are usually cosmetic. They don't usually put a lot behind paywalls. That said, what they've done to Street Fighter for me has destroyed Street Fighter in my opinion in a roundabout way, because some of those character sets and character skins, if you want to unlock them all, you're talking over 100 quid for some cosmetics, which is just insane. Anyway, there we go. Monster Hunter Wilds. Are you going to be picking it up? Sound up in the comments. Let us know what your excitement levels are for this one. Mine are fairly strong. I really enjoyed Monster Hunter Wilds, and I've done videos on Monster Hunter Wilds and Monster Hunter Rise on my channel. You can find both of those. Just type in Captain Steve Plays Monster Hunter Wilds or Monster Hunter Rise, and you should find my videos and playlists on those titles. But I have also played Monster Hunter Wilds, so be sure to search that up. I've already put a link at the top. I will probably put an end card to those videos as well as a playlist, so you can hit them all up and watch all of my Monster Hunter Wilds beta access from last time. Any new videos I'll be adding to that same playlist, so you can always favourite it. It's a shame you can't hit follow and subscribe to playlists, isn't it? That'd be a freaking awesome feature, YouTube, if you're watching, which you never are. Anyway, until next time, goodbye, and goodbye again.